Well, this is for me the start of spring, start of summer. I'm actually quite excited to start my normal life again. The vlogging, I have let it for a while because I honestly don't have too much content, you must know this. I'm living an old guy who lives his normal life. I had some health problems to consider this spring, not for my health really, but I lost my doctor, my house doctor, due to retirement. We said goodbye, and I was getting a bit hyper to what to do now without a doctor who knows me. I'm in the age where you need a doctor more than you need a girlfriend. So, but I do need a girlfriend, just in case are there any takers out there. Take me. But no, it is just, I got a bit panicky, and then I actually was contacted by a government agency who is there just for people like me to find them a doctor, a regular doctor again. She gave me numbers to call in case I do need somebody in a hurry without having given a house doctor yet. I also have a place to call her to update my records in case things change. So, yeah, things are going on. I feel much more calm about this because it was stressing me a bit, and the one thing I really try to avoid is any stress. Since I stopped working and took my early retirement, I have been able to build down stress, and I did not realize how much stress affected my life and made it miserable in many ways. So this is quite a lesson to learn for all of you out there. If you can, control your stress level. It's not easy, it's really hard because we are all feeling human beings, and everybody feels things differently than your neighbor. So you cannot compare yourself with anybody else. That's what makes us individual, and that's what makes us special. Try to control it. It will prolong your life. It will make you more calm. It will make you sleep better. It will just all around help you in your life from day to day. Well, enough philosophy. Bye, till next. Well, hello. Today is oh my God, I don't even know what is the date. I think it's the 20th. Hang on, I have a 25th. I know, I guess it is the 21st or 22nd. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, 22nd. Today is the 22nd of April, and I'm finally making my long-awaited trip to Ilvert. It's a small town where they have the perfect smoking setup, a smoker. Les trois fumeurs, three smokestacks. Well, we are approaching Ilvert. There is on the right, there will be the boat going to the island. Well, here it is. The Marché des Trois Fumeurs. Those are the smokestacks, and this is the place itself. Well, here we are. This is the store. We have all kinds of things here. I don't see what else they get. Ready foods. Oh, nice little mix of all kinds of things. This is where I get the bacon. She will pick me some more pieces. Well, that was it. I bought almost $200 worth of good stuff. I will give away to some friends. Bought about 13, 14 pieces. Yep. D'accord. Maria, it is a pleasure. No problem. I haven't given you anything for a long time, huh? Yes. And tell me how you like it. And it was very, very reasonable, wasn't it? It wasn't very expensive. And this here is, I bought a mattress, memory foam, 6-inch. It came with this, in this box here, for my friend Tony to sleep in. And I was so happy with it. After you will see the video unboxing and unpacking. And this is the size it comes out in. It's in 3 parts, but sewed together. Very smartly made. Extremely comfortable to lie on. The only problem I would have is getting up and down, but that can be managed. I spent another $60 for a carrying case. So it's easy to store away, and it cannot be attacked by mice or anything. I've been smoking already on Eastern, you have seen that. My problem is with the fire in here, it gets sometimes too hot and the salmon ends up being hot smoked. I like cold smoked salmon, so the salmon stays raw. It makes the slicing of the salmon so easy afterwards. So I came up with a new idea, and it works like a charm. I bought a very small electric réchaud. I bought this smoke box where I put the pellets I buy in, and that is a heavy duty metal. The heat of the réchaud I had on high was too high, so now I do it medium. That seems to be the perfect temperature to start heating, burning the pellets. The smoke escapes. It cannot start on fire because the holes, the air holes, are much too small for fire. And the heat, the most it went up was 100, 120 degrees. Usually it stays around 100, which is perfect for smoking, just perfect. The electric intake here goes through the air intake. I have the electric cord, so it works just perfectly. Well, you will probably notice that on some of the videos, the snow removal guy decapitated my post, and the panels connected to it were destroyed. I put them here. You see where he cut off the post. It's not his fault. The snow was so high he couldn't see the fence, and I did not mark it clearly with one of those reflector things. Next year that will be different. So I left it here for now. One warm day I will dismantle it, try to reuse it if I ever build another panel. Since I don't have a dog this year, it's not going to be such a pressing thing. Well, and now we go to today's reason. I just came from a drive shopping very early. It's 8:30 only in the morning. I actually was smart enough this year to call, because for many years I go there early, and then I'm told, oh, it hasn't arrived yet. So I have to go 2, 3 times. Many times I arrived, it was all sold out. Because this is the time of the year, spring, close to Mother's Day. This is the Mother's Day weekend. We have the May the 9th today. And for me, this is always a spring sign of live lobster. And this year, I went and bought 8 live lobsters. I will cook them today. I usually buy 4, eat them, and then I go back the next day for more. So this year I figured I might as well buy all of them in one day, so I don't have to go back. And I will take some video doing the cooking, so we'll see the progress. I will eat 4 probably today, some garlic butter, nothing else. I will eat some dip with lettuce of heart of romaine, pieces of lettuce, the long leaves, I will dip into some specially made mayonnaise sauce just for that. My flavor, I change the flavor up. And the butter I will have with garlic butter. But that will be just dandy. Well, I will keep you advised. And today's video, I will many times, I will show a video that I put together from opening the mattress when I bought it, to different things, different days, the melting. I took many places take off from here during a 10-12 day period where the snow was almost like disappearing. Spring came actually very suddenly here. Normally we have a much longer cold temperature. If you look around, this is the 5th of May. Snow is just about completely gone, which is great. I mean, hey, well, just added the salt there, the water there, added salt to the water, and quite a lot of caraway seeds, because to me, lobster water without caraway seeds, or crab for that matter, it just doesn't taste the same as when you have the tinge of caraway seed in there. Are cooking away. There are 3 in there. That's all I can put into one pot, so I have to cook it in 3 goes. On the lobster side, I'm cooking the last 3 here. Now, the first 4 for today are here on top. Those will be cooled down. Well, actually, this is 3 lobsters. Yeah, it's working very, very well. Well, the cooking has been done. I'm not throwing away the water yet, because maybe I decide tomorrow to eat some lobster hot again. So I will just reheat it in there. This is the garlic butter I made. Oh, yum, yum, yum. And this is today's portion. This will be tomorrow's portion, and maybe the next day. I really don't know. We'll see how big of a pig I can be. Well, we're still having the 13th of March. I just finished shoveling a little entrance to my domicile. I have never seen snow mountains here that high. This is quite astounding. Icicles on my roof, coming down, a whole wall of fun. Well, this is number 1 flight in early April, number 2 flight. A few days later, it got very warm, very sunny, and I had, because of the bad storm we had, the guy put some rocks down, some gravel on my driveway, and that gravel helped the snow to melt so fast, because it reflects the heat from the sun quickly. And then look at this, each one of the takeoff is another day. This is day number 4 or 5. About a week or 8 days have passed. There you go. This is now almost already. You see on the right side my fence that is broken, has been broken by... Well, today is Easter Monday 2022, and it's a beautiful day. The spring has started here fully, as you've seen in the videos before. It only took about 10 days, and it is to this point of no return for winter. And I decided I felt like doing a little bit of smoking. So the fence, you seen it, a bad windstorm just blew it totally over and really destroyed it. So that's when I decided to just collect it and put it away on the side for the moment. And we are talking about the 18th of April, and you can see the snow is going very, very quickly. Yeah, it is getting. Oh, it feels fantastic. I tell you, I'm Canadian. I'm living Canada. Oh, this is, I forgot now which day, but towards the end of April, probably starting to get near May. Yeah, I went out there to take a flight, and this is my first encounter ever with a bird. There were some swallows, or hirondelle, as the French say, and I think they were bothered by my presence, and after I realized that I'm their target, you will see one more diving down, I retreated very quickly, and for the next few flights I try to stay out of this area, not to worry them. It's only when they build their nest, they lay their eggs, and they are worried from buzzards and falcons and maybe eagles to be attacked. So I took another flight same day, the other direction, stay a bit to the left of it, about 150 meters, and that made the difference. Nobody was bothered by my presence. And the aggressivity of those birds will, in the by now, probably it's already finished. By the end of May, they will be disappeared because the birds have hatched and almost ready to leave the nest. So nature is fantastic that way. And I do not want to bother any little animals, so of course I stay away from them. Hey.
Well, after 2 years of pandemic, my friend Tony has announced him come to visit me after 2 years, so he hasn't been here. So I need to prepare somehow a place for him to sleep. For two years in a row when he came, I bought a blow-up mattress, one of those quite thick ones that blows up at night and you let it out. The first one, it worked okay, but then on his second visit it sprung a leak, and the sleeping was then not that comfortable anymore for the last 3-4 days. And then I bought another one that worked the last time. It has been 2 years since we used the second mattress, but I have a feeling after 2 years in my garage, who knows if there's a leak again. I lent it to Marielle for a visit. I don't know how that turned out. So I decided to order a different mattress, like a memory foam kind of a mattress, larger, but the mattress has been delivered in this small box comparison. It's all rolled up. It's supposed to be 6 inches thick. It must be compressed to hell. Let's see how that works out. This stuff, isn't it? Huh. Totally airtight. I assume when I puncture this stuff here. Oh yeah.
At this point you could hear when the air intruded. And you can see it opening up all by itself. It just stretched out and slowly. Now it wasn't something that went quickly. It took altogether 3-4 hours to...
It's amazing how it unfolds itself. The center one still hasn't come up yet. The 2 outside ones are almost fully expanded now. And when you watch it, you can see it come up slowly, one by one. I must say, after being alone, left alone for a long time, all of a sudden this that was very slow in expanding, but now we have full expanding, and I got a full 6. This is fantastic. This should be very, very, very comfortable to sleep on. Well, there we go on another flight. I think we up to yesterday. This was May the 4th. And I took quite a flight of 3-4 minutes. You will see the whole flight because I took a different route for once. I have some neighbors I have some neighbors down on the river who are knowing about my channel, and they keep checking probably the videos to see how the snow situation is for their arrival. And I decided to help them out with showing them that it's ready to come. If they want to come for the weekend, for the Mother's Day, no problem. The road is clear. The water down there is almost melted. There's in the spring always big puddles because the ground is frozen, so the water doesn't know where to go. But I think the ground has fully defrosted, and it seems like the water is also fully gone. You will see this right now. It was a wonderful day, not much wind, and I have not had problems with the birds since that first day, so I assume me giving them a bit playroom was helping, and they realized there is no danger coming from me. Yeah, I was not using any aggressive behavior. If any of you ever encounters birds, do not forget, there is one thing you have to know. Going left, going right, going down does not help you. What you have to do immediately when you see that you're under attack, go straight up. That's one thing the birds cannot do. Straight up, and when you're up high enough, like 5 to 10 meters more, then directly home. Because the birds cannot fly straight up. They have to go in circles to reach the height. That gives you time to escape. And it will help because, well, it will help. Your drone might survive an attack that could, first of all, injure the bird, and of course, terribly injure your drone. You will see there is no disturbance. I go along the line. I will come back a bit of a different way too, which is because I've been flying only around here, and you guys must be so sick of the same view all the time, so yeah, those my neighbors right to my right, they have some nice houses there. Wow. And some of them had last year a guy come in to cut some of the trees that blocked their view, so now they must have a really nice view over the island, over the half island and the bay. Quite nice. Yeah, you will see a direct look towards Rimouski. Yeah, spring is coming. It feels nice. It feels so nice to be outside, just to enjoy I will, like I said, I will do a bit more flying this year. I just don't know what I will use as a reason to fly. I'm not sure. I'm not a hunter for secret information or anything. I just want to find something that will give me pleasure and you guys pleasure. So I will take the car, take a ride in the morning, maybe a few hours, and when something strikes me, I will stop and fly, and maybe do a cut together of some different nature flights. So don't know yet. I'm completely planned this that way because for a while I tried to catch every town in my surroundings, and I did quite a few towns up to an hour and a half away from me. But I've done this, been there, and I have lots of comments from people who grew up in those towns. They said, "Oh, it was so nice to see my old hometown from the air and recognize the house they grew up in and things like that."
Well, this is the big lobster eating will commence now. It was a long video, I know, but I had a few months to fill into that video. quite a few things happened during this time, so now you're all up to date, and you know my life is gonna continue as always. I will try to keep you updated and me updated. Don't forget, I'm not doing this basically for other people. I'm doing this for me as a memory later on, when I'm getting more old, and maybe I will live through my videos, relive some of the times. I don't know if it will work that way. Maybe I will be so old that I forget I made those videos, or how to play them at the computer. I may be just with white hair and no more function, so who knows. Whatever comes will come. Thanks for listening.